Let's break this down. No fluff, no fear, no hype. Dry needling is a technique where a very thin needle is inserted into muscle, tendon, bone, near nerves to help reduce pain and improve movement. It's one of many tools I use in my practice. It's not a magic fix, not some secret solution, but it can be a helpful option in the right context. So what does it actually do? Dry needling creates a controlled micro injury or micro trauma, which kicks off your body's natural healing process. It increases local blood flow, helps reduce sensitivity in the nervous system, and may also change the chemical environment in the area. When a tissue is irritated or sensitive, there's often a buildup of inflammatory chemicals like substance P, CGRP, and bradykinin. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. That can make the area more reactive and painful. Needling seems to help disrupt that process, reduce that chemical irritation, and encourage a healthier environment for healing. So we're not really breaking up knots or releasing toxins. We're using the needle to create input and your body does the rest. Is it just temporary relief? Sometimes yes. Like any passive technique, massage, cupping, or even medication, it can offer short-term relief. But when it's followed up with strength work, movement, and a solid plan, it can support meaningful long-term progress. It's not about relying on the needle. It's about using it to help someone move better so they can train better. Why do I personally use it with my clients? I like using dry needling when there's a very specific area that's very sensitive, painful, or just not responding to other stimuli. It allows me to work more precisely without digging my hands into irritated tissue or using my elbow to release a knot in someone's shoulder. It's quick, efficient, and when it works fast. It's not for everyone, and it's not always needed, but in the right moment, it can make a huge difference. What about E-Stim? Sometimes I'll add electrical stimulation, a low-level current that runs between two needles to create muscle contractions. This can improve blood flow, reduce nerve sensitivity, and support better muscle recruitment. It's especially useful for nerve-related symptoms or muscles that might not be firing as well after an injury. Again, this isn't doing the work for you. It's just helping the system respond better to what we're trying to do. So what is the needle actually doing? Mechanically, it's giving input to the tissue. But more importantly, it's sending signals to your nervous system. That input can help reduce pain, improve muscle function, and change how your brain processes the area we're working on. Sometimes you'll get a twitch, sometimes not. Either way, the goal isn't the twitch, it's the body's response afterward. And a quick personal note, I've been on the other side of this. A few years ago, I had a shoulder injury that made even the most basic movements painful, like turning a steering wheel, opening a doorknob. And at that time, I thought rehab was gonna make me completely stop lifting, especially overhead because it was a shoulder injury. But that wasn't the case. I went to a really good PT, who was my professor, and he would dry needle me for 15-20 minutes. Then we trained. We worked within a tolerable pain range, kept loading it, and built confidence. After 4 sessions in a month, my shoulder felt 85% better. The experience shaped how I treat now. We manage pain, but we also move through it safely and intentionally. Dry needling isn't a cure, it's not magic, but used in the right context with the right person and the right plan, it can help people move and perform better with less pain. This isn't about quick fixes, it's about progress. And dry needling can be part of that process. Everyone's situation is different. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments. I try to read everyone and I'm happy to help. Thanks for watching.